I basically have experience with SAP HCM, like roughly around 10 years. So I know the basics of, like, I've worked with the OMPA, time management, payroll in general, along with a little bit of success factors and a bit of Workday as well. But I did not have the like on the support side, I did work a little bit on the Canadian payroll side as well. So I do know about like the basics of the Canadian payroll, which is about like the tax wage types and like how to run the tax engine and how to run the payroll pay groups and each and everything. But the main, I guess, thing which I'm lacking is the hands-on work on the PCRs, the schemas, the text engine itself, and how to make the updates and changes and where to make the updates and changes within the Canadian payroll. So
Okay.
I mean, like from the payroll perspective, I know a little bit, or like more than a little bit, but from the Canadian specific payroll perspective, I do not have that much grasp on it. So yeah, I mean, like I do have experience in SAP HCM, but payroll is the main part, and Canadian payroll to be specific.
So you want only Canadian payroll, no
That
no PA, no OM, no time. Just you want Canadian payroll. Am I right?
that is correct.
Okay, good, right. So normally, as you already know, the payroll. In the payroll, what are the common things in every payroll? Either it is in US payroll, UK payroll, Canadian payroll, Australian payroll, or the common thing. First, I want to tell you basic settings. What are the basic settings? Period parameter, date modified, payroll area, generate payroll periods, and generate calendar for cumulations, and create control record. This is very common for every country, either for US payroll and Canadian payroll. Now, apart from this, three things are very common for every country. Basic pay configuration, that is 0008 configuration, recurring payments and deduction 0014 configuration, and additional payment 0015 configuration, and additional payments of cycle, that is 0267 info type, and apart from that, employee remuneration information, that is 2010. These are very basic things and very common for every country payroll. Yeah, so these we will discuss: basic settings, basic pay. Basically, in the basic pay, what we are going to discuss: pay scale type and pay scale area, which is reflecting in 0008. Then after, V underscore T510 table. What is V underscore T510 table? Pay scale groups and levels. Based on grade wise amount, if it is there, how it is going to reflect in 0008, that configuration we can do that. There we will discuss about wage type structure. What is mean by wage type structure? We have four types of wage types, like primary wage type, secondary wage type, primary wage type, secondary wage type, customer specific, and time wage types. So what is primary wage type? Primary wage types are also known as model wage types, are also known as dialogue wage types, which are standard. By using the model wage types or dialogue wage types, we are going to copy, and we will use only the copied one, where we can say these model wage types. So as I told you that basic pay, recurring payments and deductions, additional payment of cycle, employee remuneration information. This is very common for every country, but model wage types are country specific. Model wage types are country specific in a sense. I can show you just a minute.
Yeah, there are, like I mean, like there are text accumulation wage types which probably
Yeah,
that's what you
you're right. Right. Just
yeah,
a minute. Just
three.
yeah. Normally, so 4037. Just you can specify the country, Canada. So once you specify the country, go to OH11, where you can find out country specific model wage types. Almost all model wage types starts with an alphabet. It is identified with a 4-digit code, starts with an alphabet, say for example, M series, A series. These are all the waste types SAP has provided. 347 model waste types are there. In real time, don't use them as it is. You can copy and
Create our own.
copied one are known as customer specific. What is secondary waste type? All payroll reports are in the secondary waste type. Secondary waste type is also identified with a 4-digit code, starts with slash. Basically here you can check it here. If you go there, if you run payroll, I will run Canada payroll. It is not just
I mean, like if you go to 512 WD, you can get the wage types from there as well. So
have the data of the Canada payroll. Just if you can run payroll. So Canadian payroll, if you can run, where we can check what are the secondary waste type system will generate. There you can check it here, but what secondary waste types are going to be generated, we can find in RT table. These are the tables slash 101 slash 559 slash 536. Of course, there are so many waste types, but secondary waste types are very important here. All payroll reports, what are the garnishments, what are the benefits, what are the taxation, what are the insurance related, what are the deductions, everything that we can find.
sorry, the slash wage types are the accumulation or the evaluation wage types anyway. So I mean, like anything starts with slash, it's not has to be garnishment only, but I mean, like anything which has to be accumulation, wherever we from that perspective, that's usually how we used it in the past, or where the net payment reductions has to be stored. So
Yes. Now let me tell you one example here. If a waste type is a linked accumulation class 1, that amount is going to be stored slash 101.
yeah,
If a waste type is a linked accumulation class 10, that amount
okay.
is going to be stored slash 1. There is a logic. That is one thing. Second thing, certain secondary waste types are generated with the PCR.
Yeah.
So, yeah, certain waste types are generated through the accumulation classes slash 101 slash 110. What are the waste types are there? I can show you just a minute. SM30. So V underscore 512 W underscore D. I can show what are the cumulative secondary waste types are there. 1 EM1. There is a basic pay, say for example here. Accumulation class 1, 101, accumulation class 2 slash 102, accumulation class 3 slash 103. For the accumulation class, how secondary waste types are going to be generated through the program here? Because of accumulation class plus slash 100 is equal to secondary waste type. Say for example, accumulation class 1, so slash 101. Accumulation class 2, so slash 102. This is going to be generated through the program. Every program will have a sub-program that is known as include. So normally what is the payroll driver of Canada? Payroll driver of Canada SE38 RPCA CALCK0. This is your payroll driver. Payroll driver contains all sub-programs, each and every program. What does it contain? What are the info types of the Canada payroll specific? What are the garnishment info types? What are the benefit info types that you can find out here? So for example, here if you want to see, can we find out here? Yeah, taxes related, if you want to see the taxes related tables or info types that you can find out here. This is a program. According to this program, they are going to be generated here. Yeah, these are all the tables here. So these tables are going to maintain in the taxation here. If you know these tables, you know complete taxation. Even what are the Canadian payroll info types are also there. Let me show you. There is pay log, it is there. Here schemas, that is there. Okay. And the constants are there. Just a minute. Control F. Info types. Not is not. There will be specific payroll driver is there. Yeah, info types it is there. Click on here. This is an include or a sub program. According to the program, what are the info types? Other than 231, 266, only two info types are there, but all info types should be there. We'll check it.
I mean, like the tax info types are 461, 462, 463,
Yeah, it
464.
is. No, that yeah, no, but it will be there here. That's what I'm telling here. It is. Yeah, this is deactivate actually.
These are the deactivate and like this, like the first RPFCITK0. Yeah, that's where they look.
Yes. Yeah, what are you here? 224, 461, 462. These are all Canadian payroll info types. If you maintain here, this is right. Now, okay, so next one is the time-based type. Well, how time-based types is going to be generated? This is an integration between time and payroll. So in time management in V underscore T510H table, we will create a time-based type. What is mean by time-based type? A base type is going to carry number of hours and the amount you are going to specify in the payroll. Number of hours into amount which is specified in the payroll, system can calculate. This is the integration between payroll and time. To do, normally we have a time management, we have a payroll. To integrate payroll and time management, we have a sub-schema. We have a sub-schema. What is a sub-schema we have? So I will show you. The sub-schema name is KT00. So KT00 is a sub-schema which is integrating time and payroll. Where it is coming here? So from the time, whatever the time-based types, whatever the working hours, 0007, whatever the absences and attendances, everything will be stored in the B2 cluster, that is time evaluation output. Then whatever the amount you are going to specify into payroll, but basically let us take OT. OT hours are there. OT hours are stored in the form of the time-based type. Okay, that time-based type is integrated with the KT00. How it is integrated? It is integrated with a function. I will show you. Let me go to the main schema. PE01. The schema is K000 for Canada. There is a KT00. There is a function ZLIT. ZLIT is a function which is integrating ZL table time-based types to the payroll. That is one thing. And one more thing here, import. What is import? So a ZL table, nothing but time-based types are stored in the ZL table. ZL table data is imported by IMP function. That is a B2 cluster. This is the integration normal here. Right. So even through the PCRs also, we can generate a secondary base type. Say for example, K010, K013. This is international payroll X010 and X013. Where it is X010? This is there here. Here I will show you X010, X013 here. Okay. X010, X013. What it is doing here? Let's go to PE02. X010. Now, here through X010 PCR, it is going to read two waste types. What are the waste types are there here? These are the waste /001 /002. That means secondary waste types are generated through the program. That is one way through the accumulation classes. Second one through the PCR. Even not only this X010, apart from this, we have one more uh, PCR is also there. Say for example, KAL0, there is a PCR here. KPPF is there and XVAL is there here. Through XVAL and KPPF, we have different, I will show you where it is. So P02 KPPF. Through the KPPF, we are going to generate /@01. What is the difference? That for factoring and partial period, we have /@01. There are 16 secondary waste types are there. /@01, 802, 810, 814, 815, 816. So what is /@01? Okay, what is /802? That means we will calculate salaries in three ways. That is nothing but a factoring. Factoring in the sense you can calculate calendar days, working days, and working hours. Let us assume that, let us take month June. Calendar days 30 days are there, working days 22 days are there, working hours are 176 hours. So SAP standard, they have, in SAP standard, how it has been calculated, I will show you. There is a PCR KPP1. KPP1, they have specified here. This is a PCR here. Now here, calendar days means K, working days means A, and working hours means S. This PCR is calculating hourly based hours. Once hours is there, automatically working days is available here. Say for example, now the basic question, if you take like this, 30 days is equal to 30,000 Canadian dollars. 29 days how much? Okay, or 22 days is equal to 30,000, then 21 days how much? Or 176 hours is equal to 30,000, then 175 hours is equal to how much? How do you calculate here? Calculation process everywhere it is same, but values are different. So if you need like this PCR you have to change. If you need like this, you have to change the PCR. If you need this, it is already there. Here, you are not going to modify much, just in the place of yes. Okay, in the first column, TSSOLL in the place TKSOLL or TASOL. That is only the thing, second letter you are going to change. In the same way, second one TK you are going to maintain here. Okay, TSAU star star. We'll discuss what all these things here. TKAU star star TAAU star star. Okay, this is very common. Again, finally, TSDIVI. This is a TATKDIVI, TADIVI. This is the modification we have to do. So that once it is in hourly, automatically system can calculate days also. How? 22 days, daily 8 hours is equal to 176 hours. It can calculate hourly base or daily, but calendar days are different here. So that is the reason these we have to done. So with this amount is going to be stored in secondary waste type, that is /8 series. There are /801 to /816 waste types have that. But how many secondary waste types are you going to use? That is as per your schema again. In the schema, what is there here in the sense P01 K000. If you go there, here there is in KAL0. Here we can find out here. This is GEN generate /8 series info. Secondary 16. They are generating 16. But out of 16, but how many are there here? How many are there? There are only here /801, /802, 10, 14, 15, 16 is there. If you want to create, you can create also as per your client requirement. But if you want to create a standard, it won't allow you. So then what we have to do? We have to copy. That means standard PCRs, whatever SAP has provided, whatever they are existed, if you wanted to modify, don't do modification, don't do in standard one, copy and make it customer specific, then you can modify according to your client requirement. Once you modify, where you are going to insert, so under the standard schema, under standard PCR, you are going to insert by blocking the standard one. That is standard PCR and everything is okay. But if you write a customer specific PCR, if you write a customer specific PCR, say for example, monthly bonus, employee group permanent people are getting $2,500. Employee group casual employees are getting 1,200. Now this we wanted to achieve through the PCR, not through the configuration. Of course, if you want to do the configuration, there are two ways. You can do with the configuration, but you have to maintain manually, uploading the master data through LSMW or whatever it is here. But whenever there is a permanent employee group and a casual employee, so permanent employee group code I'm giving here, employee group code I'm giving here P, and casual employee code I'm giving C. Then whenever I run payroll, so these people will get 2500, these people will get 1200 people. In such a cases, for this you have to write a PCR. Okay, we will write a PCR, good, we will write. But where do you insert? Where do you insert? That means if you write a customer specific PCR, where are you going to insert? There is a process. Every waste type is prorated or not. That is first column, first rule. Second one, whether waste type to be calculated, what parameters do we need? Say for example, an employee working from first onwards, second employee working on 15th onwards, both are getting bonus. So this employee will get, he's a permanent 2500. This employee is also permanent employee, but he's getting only 1250. Why he is getting 1250? Because he's working on 15th onwards, because it is prorated. So a wage type can be prorated or cannot be prorated. That is this is read by, there is a PCR XVAL. Where is XVAL? XVAL PCR, it is here. XVAL reading on the processing class 10. What is processing class 10? That we will discuss. Okay, XVL. That is the reason as there is a PCR XVAL which is reading waste types are prorated, waste types are not prorated. What is mean by proration? Simple logic I'm telling, basic pay. Assume that here if you work 30 days you are getting 30,000. If you work 29 days you are getting 29,000. That means it is prorated, get reduced. Now city allowance, if you work 30 days you are getting 15,000. 29 days also you are getting 15,000. So it is no proration, not getting reduced here. So whether it is reduced or not, it is read by XVL PCR. So if you write any customer specific PCR, it may be prorated, it may not be prorated. That is the reason under XVAL you are going to insert customer specific PCRs. You are not going to insert other than this place. But if you modify the existed PCR, you are going to insert there itself, not under XVAL. Okay, this is about this thing here. Now, apart from that, we'll discuss about the payroll driver. Payroll driver.
Sorry, can you? I
Yes.
just missed the last part. Where you say insert customer specific? What was it? That I just missed the last part of it.
If you write a customer specific PCR, you are
Okay.
going to insert under XVAL.
Yeah.
That we
Okay.
find. Right. Say for example, now let me show you. I want to give the clarification. If I write a PCR, say for example, I'm writing a PCR. Assume that here. Okay, I'm writing a PCR PA02 ZMAS. So click on create. I'm writing here. Monthly bonus program class is say country grouping 07 Canada. Just I'm writing a PCR. Okay, so now don't ask me what all these things now. Just I am writing star. Okay, after star I'm writing here 4 stars. Okay, so then after you can go with the OUT WP PERAC employee group P and C. Okay, P is nothing but permanent. I'm writing here ADD ADWT star amount is equal to 2500 ADWTI 1111 ADDWT. So 111 is a waste type actually. I have not copied, just I'm writing here. Okay, then ADDWT star amount is equal to 1200 ADWTI 1111 ADWT. A small PCR I have written. If I write this PCR normally, where I have to insert this is, once you write a PCR, if the operations are perfect and correct, just you have to check and say it is perfect. Where you are going to insert this, you are going to insert here under XVAL. So if you wanted to insert a PCR here, this is standard scheme. This standard schema again you have to copy. Again you have to copy, but I'm entering here, need not worry. Okay, so ACTIO function. Why? What is ACTIO? In payroll, most of the cases, if you write a PCR, I'm writing here. If you write a PCR, you can enter either PIT or ACTIO or MOD or info type number here. PIT, that is a function, ACTIO, that is a function, MOD, that is a function, P info type number. If you are writing a PCR for specific 14 info type, specific 15 info type, P0014, P0015, that you have to enter. So these are, but when I use PIT, when we use ACTIO, when we use MOD, this. But we use only these two most of the cases. Others, they are standard, we never use. But as a consultant, what are the functions are preceded by a PCR? We have to know. That is a fun. Right. Now, now, so here what I am going to discuss now, that the basic things we will discuss. Next one, how gross salary is calculated. Whatever the gross salary, 0008, 0014, 0015, okay, even 0267 and 210, what all these things here we will discuss. Okay. Apart from that, what we have to discuss here, payroll driver we will discuss. Then main schema. Main schema is K000. Then what are the sub-schemas are there? Though there are many sub-schemas are there, what sub-schemas should I know? I have to modify. So I will tell you one logic. Whatever the sub-schemas are part of configuration, whatever the sub-schemas are part of the configuration, those you have to know. Those are modifiable. What are the schemas are they? I will show you what are the schemas we are going to do. In any country, not only in Canada Payroll, just you can check it here. You go to Payroll Canada. This is Payroll Canada, and you can go with the time-based type valuation. Time-based type valuation, that is time-based type valuation means whatever the wage type, which is a time wage type, generated in time evaluation, integrating to the payroll here. Here, there is a PCR. What is a PCR here? Now, this PCR, you have to know this is the PCR. What is a PCR? KT00. Now, as you know that here, what is our main schema? Main schema is K000. There KT00 time. This schema you have to know. In this schema, there are so many PCRs are there, so many functions are there. What you have to know? RAB you have to know, PAB you have to know, then GENPS you have to know, PARTT you have to, very important here, PARTT. Apart from that, X010, X013, even XMOD should be there. XMOD is not there, I'm adding it here. This is very mandated actually. So, MOD, XMOD, XMOD. Okay, so I think it is MOEB. Okay, this is there we have. What exactly does it mean? We'll discuss. But this should be there here. It is not there here. If you see another payroll, I can show you. Say for example, yeah, if it is US payroll, let us see U000. Here you can check it here. UT00 here it is. UMOD there. Sorry. Here what we did here, yeah, general UV and this is close it. Right now, just a minute. Here not NoAF. What is NoAF? What is GEN? There are certain functions that you have to know. GEN, this we will discuss. So that means you should know KT00. There you have to know X010, X013. Immediately you can put a question. Why I should know? This is also a part of here it is there here. Where it is, I can show you here. Click on the step. Create dependent, yeah, assign valuation basis. Here you can find out here. Here it is, yeah. X010, this is a PCR you have to. Then X013, this is a PCR. Because these two are part of that. This is first. Another schema that you have to know is reduction formula. SAR factoring here. Where is that? Just a minute. Yeah, reduction formulas is there. So there you have to know one schema. that is KPP0, no, KPP1, yeah, KAL0. This is there here, KAL0. This is, what is KAL0? Again, you can go to your schema that you can find out here. Yeah, so P01 and K000, there you can check. Just KAL0, this you have to know. KL0, what we have to know, KPPF1. So, indirectly, certain sub-schemas you have to know what they are, what they are, how to list out them. First one, KVD0. This is very, very important. And after that, KLR, after that, KT00, after that, KEP0, after that, KAL0, after that, tag calculation, this is KTX0. Okay, after that, KGRN, garnishment. After that, you have to know gross to net processing here, KNN0. These sub-schemas you have to know. If required, you can modify. So, but normally I'm writing here KT00, then KAL0. These should be modified according to your client requirement. If you don't need anything, you need, but as a consultant, you have to know. So, in the payroll, we are going to discuss payroll driver and main schema and this. Again, whenever there is a PCR as a customer specific, directly we can write a independent PCR. Independent PCR in the sense, one PCR which is reading the data from the database and it is showing the output. There are certain PCRs are dependent PCRs are there. So PCR1 contains PCR2. PCR2 contains PCR3. What does it mean? That means I'm giving one scenario. Now there is a personal area 1000. There is a personal sub area 2000. Now if employee belongs to personal area 1000, personal sub area 2000, then only monthly bonus. Then only monthly bonus is 2500. It has to check two conditions. If other than these two are not met, employee is getting zero. In such a cases, if you want to write a PCR, how do you write down? If you want to write in one PCR, you cannot achieve. You have to write two. First, write a PCR 1 at personal sub area level, PCR 2 personal area level, and in PCR 2 contains PCR 1. That is a logic. For that, there is a standard PCR is there. What is a standard PCR? PCR under PCR, I will show you. There is one PCR, KPPM. That is a PCR. This PCR contains a sub PCR KPP0. KPP0 contains KPP1. PCR under PCR, what it is here. So this we can modify according to that we can write down also. So that things we will discuss. Now apart from that we will discuss about the taxation. But taxation output is not coming. I will tell you entire process. Okay, garnishment output that I can show you. Then benefits integration output that I can show you. Cumulation wage types and how the cumulations and EFT, nothing but data medium exchange. So maintaining 0009, these things we are going to discuss. Then integration between HR with finance. Basically, what is symbolic account? How do we create? How do you link wage type to symbolic account? Then how do we link so symbolic accounts to GL account and how GL accounts are going to be integrated here. Yeah, so this is the thing I'm going to teach you. Anything if you wanted to add, you can add it here.